The guys are said to have been keeping up this game of tag across multiple decades, 30 years or more, stemming from childhood to adulthood. Tag cast: Rashida Jones, Leslie Bibb, Isla Fisher, Ed Helms, Jake Johnson, Jeremy Renner, Jen Hamm, Annabelle Wallace. Director Jeff Thompson. Creating this juvenile exuberance, tag, by middle-aged adults, actually featured in a story in the Wall Street Journal titled, "It Takes Planning, Caution to Avoid Being It," by Russell Adams, and becomes the cause for a film named after the game. Directed by Jeff Thompson and scripted by Rob McGuirk and Mark Stylen, this film has 5 highly competitive besties: Hoagie, Ed Helms, Bob, Jen Hamm, Jeremy Renner, Randy, Jake Johnson, Sable, Hannibal Buress, going all out for a no-holds-barred game of tag, risking everything to take one another down, during 1 month every year. This time, the game coincides with the wedding of the only undefeated player and ends up as an all-out war with each trying their best to get the other tagged. Even Hoagie's wife Anna, Isla Fisher, the journalist, Annabelle Wallace, interviewing Bob, and Jerry's fiancée, Susan, Leslie Bibb, get into the act, making this entire fiasco of a movie something so trivial and tasteless that it literally puts you off such pitiful genre fixations for life. The guys are said to have been keeping up this game of tag across multiple decades, 30 years or more, stemming from childhood to adulthood. It's as incredulous a premise as it sounds, and the play-out is equally asinine. Having fairly decent talent subvert themselves in such vulgar fashion leaves quite a bad taste, so to speak. Such monstrosities are a sign of the extent that Hollywood has begun dumbing down on its captive audience. There are just enough physical, verbal and conceptual gags, but they don't lift the experience. The additional foray into issues of ethics, middle age, romantic squabbles, addiction, illness, and death was quite unnecessary, since none of them are addressed with the seriousness that is required. This silly piece of flotsam requires a great deal of patience to sit through. Watch Tag Review, catch up on all the latest entertainment news and gossip here. Also download the new Midday Android and iOS apps to get latest updates.